Yeah, 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 yeah. What up, Didi? What's good? What is? Yes, 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 yes. Everybody straight. Everybody in the building. We ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna give y'all a minute to come on through. You know what I'm saying? What's good, people? Y'all roll on in right quick. About to get started. About to get started with the started. My dogs is ready. I'm ready. And we off the motherfucking chain. Indeed. What we about to get into? Welcome, 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 people. Y'all come on in. Y'all coming in. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on
Replay
in.
gang.
The door's
Replay
open.
gang. Y'all know I rocks with y'all heavy. Doors of the congregation is open. Ain't that right, Deacon P?
Yes. All are
What, what,
welcome
what, 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 what,
at the
what,
Blood
what,
Soft
what?
Nola podcast.
We
Bring your
appreciate y'all. Welcome to the session. What you say, P? Bring you up?
bring your weary souls over here for some enlightenment.
Man. Have your libation and everything together. You know what I'm saying? Get your situation in orders. We about to get this started, man. Y'all already know the deal. If you've been here before, you know the skills. This is Blunt Talk Nola. I am Shoutout 17. Oh, it's some
P dot on the spot.
sharp track back there
Somewhere.
behind the building. So we gonna get this popping, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, in other news, we got
And
some stuff lined up for y'all today, people. Um, y'all know there's all kind of shit been going on. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna pass the torch as we do. Usually. You know what I'm saying? Just let everybody flash off of what they've been seeing and been viewing. On the social status, on the social studio side of the game. You know what I'm saying? And see what's gonna be popping off. From the ends. Like I said, we got Chop Trag in the building. Pete out on the spot, and you already know silent your mans. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get mine out the way. Just a little quick one, and I just wanted to speak directly into is just into the conversation that they having and how sensitive uh and how acceptable stuff is when you're in certain circles. You know, even even when it comes to dating and all kind of stuff. What up, Black Star Dispatch? Reparations talk at the UN. I heard they yeah, had a little problem with what was going on with that. I heard they shut it down, people. Uh Black Star, what you thought about it, bro? What you thought about the arguments? Because it's a lot of African, you know, it was a lot of African, like Ghanaian and all, and different other people. I didn't see too much representation, uh, from this side of the dysphoria, as they say. Right? But I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. You know what I'm saying? You can just type it in. You know what I'm saying? Right quick or whatever. Yeah, the troops with that. I try not to seeing in myself to that too, Black Star. You know what I'm saying? Either I try not to, fox and seeing in myself to that too, because let them tell it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
see, they
it's a
only
lot of
had
stuff
three
to go
votes
through.
against it. Oh. Only three votes against reparations, though. So that's a good thing. That means a lot of nations are saying
Uh,
reparations is due.
that's what I'm. But yeah. It's more to you might want
Take a look at it. Yeah.
might want yeah it might want on further dates. I don't want to jump off subject, can jump off topic, jump directly into that. But yeah, Roland Martin already talked about it. A couple of other people actually talked about. There you go. He said 52 said nothing. They kind of they kind of quietly shunned the shit. So yeah, P, it's crazy, bro. You gotta see the shit, at a later date. But yeah, bro, it's going down right now. So this mine is kind of lighter, than that though. Mine is a little lighter, but it's not really, if you think about it, like from a broad standpoint. The conversation is between Keke Palmer and the other girl, Lovato. Both of them child stars and shit, right? So they basically speaking on them having relationships in the industry at a young age, and how many adults and shit is actually around you and shit. So they living in these moments with these adults around, being adults and shit, not even really fully thinking about it as a kid. So a lot of the times they were just reflecting on a lot of shit that they were used to as children, but shit was very, like I say, very adultish. Like a lot of the shit they was, exposed to wasn't of the age group. So they was just, reflecting on a lot of the past relationships, and they're gonna mention something. So I want to see if y'all gonna catch it, because it's a friendly conversation. So you're not gonna. It's not like you're gonna just, You have to be listening with a clear mind about this, and like I was saying, children versus adults, and being in the same atmosphere, and how this affects you when you become an adult and stuff like that. So them reflecting on what they were reflecting on. I want to see if y'all gonna catch the shit, P.
All right.
So yeah, it's the first one. It's in line. It's the first one.
Also, fair use. Making sure it is displayed that we all.
Yeah, we're gonna keep doing that too.
Can be under advisement that this is fair use.
I put it, and I also put it in the description too. Put the whole fair use swap in the description.
Why is my boyfriend 20?
Why was my boyfriend 30?
Girl!
You know what I'm saying?
Demi Lovato appeared on the Baby This Is Keke Palmer podcast and opened up about her dating history and her dark past with Disney.
I had this mantra that was like, if you're gonna work me like an adult, I'm gonna party like an adult.
Oh.
And I got into some bad stuff at a young age, and that's when I started self-medicating.
Currently on a journey to recovery, Demi has reflected on the struggles she faced as a child star, revealing she often turned to older people for guidance because no one her own age could understand what she was going through, something Keke found similarities with.
Nobody our age could understand, but then you look back in hindsight, when I turned 30, I was like, that's not okay.
It's almost a mental break that can happen because you realize you were taking advantage of. Oh, I was being exploited.
Keke opened up about her age gap relationship, saying it felt normal at the time because she had been working in the industry from such a young age.
At 15, I'm thinking my boyfriend's older because I'm doing an older job and I'm doing a bunch of things, and this is the way that it is, and it seemed normal in my mind.
Demi Lovato began her Sunny with a chance career at just 15, later revealing that the intense pressure of child stardom led her to battle substance abuse and an eating disorder behind the scenes. Now 33, Demi Lovato is happily married to musician Jordan Lutz and continues focusing on healing after after years of openly confronting her past struggles.
Heart is so full. I'm so grateful for the relationships, the people in my life, my husband, getting to do this for a living.
All right, that was it. Now, back to what I was hinting to. The relationships that you're in and the age groups and the age gaps that they were having these relationships with these people shows that this PDF thing it's a lifestyle with them. It's a lifestyle. Hollywood breeds the shit, man. So I want to know, P, what did you catch and what did you hear when not only hear in her story, but like I said, in the conversation between her and Kiki?
That older relationships between child stars and adult stars are pushed a little bit more. One of the first things I noted was, if you're going to work like an adult, you're going to party like an adult. And that seems kind of odd to tell somebody that age. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if you want them to grow up fast but still be in a child's place at the same time. Oh, but no, you're a child. Remember, there's certain things you can and cannot do. But since you're working, yeah, we could go ahead and treat you like an adult. You know, you got certain things you got to do. And so that's one of the things that I caught about it. And it also led to both of them having struggles going into adulthood, thinking that a lot of the things that they thought was normal was completely not normal.
Mm. Oh, you was finished? All right, but yeah, man.
Yeah,
hey,
I was finished.
that was definitely some key points in that situation, and it shows you too how they will prop up these people in your face, knowing that they doing this shit to them behind the scenes too, Pete. That's the other sick part about it. Directors, and the motherfuckers behind the scenes, you know, producers, executives. You know what I'm saying? Once you start making money, you're grown. That's how that's how they look at it. But at the same time,
you want these big dollars, you gotta put on the big girl draw.
Yeah, but still from them like children though. That's what I'm saying. It's only convenient to be grown when you get something out of the deal. That's easy to say that too, right? To give an excuse to a motherfucker knowing they fucking with a child, huh? Now you know that's a goddamn child, but you gonna tell them some shit like that? Once you start making money, you grown. That could mean all kind of shit. Look at the lifestyle we talking about though. We're not talking about somebody that's not cleaning up their room.
Walmart, right? Working at a Walmart.
You get what I'm saying, P?
Yeah.
Like, they not. We're talking about a $1 billion industry. This young child is a part of, and it's full of adults on cocaine, preferably.
Quaaludes and all that other stuff.
Because it definitely was a drug of choice. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, and man wasn't playing. You feel me, Baxter? Like the shit is, this shit is very controversial, but I think people don't want to touch on that as much as I think we should. Especially when our childhood stars are coming out and saying, "Well, hey, yeah, this did happen like this." So, well, damn, Kiki Palmer, you had a boyfriend? I thought, you see what I'm saying? I didn't know you was on it. Demi Demi was on the heroin, DD. Yup, she had got strung out. That's why that girl said what she said about her being that young and partying. Now, the partying she know what to be would be what? Because she's learning from everybody around her. So the shit that they doing, she want to do. This is called partying. Yeah, that's it. She on heroin. On that Ronin? On that Ronin? Yeah, bro. See, them people like their own entity. That's how they run that motherfucker. They run that bitch like, and that's why we talk about Disney too. That's why we have to stay on Disney. Hey, Black Stuff, this, bro. We stay Black Stuff, bro. We gonna stay on Disney, bro. I'm telling you, we gonna stay on them, bro. Them and that whole little sector that rock with them. 21st Century, all them motherfuckers. They know them. A lot of them responsible for hate crimes and shit. Talking about reparations with the slavery shit. That motherfucker need to be put on trial too, right? Straight through entertainment, running all that fucking propaganda right through cartoons and movies. So, yeah, people, that's all I had for my other news. You can rock out, brother. Welcome back, Top Track.
All right.
You can go right after him, Round. I'm finished. Yeah, you could go after him. I just wrapped up.
Now, the one thing, like I said, the in other news I had that's coming up, it kind of ties into the topic. But this, I want y'all to bear in mind, this is a video from 10 years ago. So this has been a subject that's been being talked about for a long time. And just imagine how much more worse it got from 10 years ago to today. Check it out.
Teacher
how much worse is that?
Jennifer Fichter was back in court today.
You may remember a judge described her as a predator. The Lakeland English teacher was sentenced 22 years in prison for having sex with 3 boys, and she faces more charges in Hillsborough County. It's no secret Florida has a history of female predators, and tonight 8 on Your Side takes a closer look at this alarming trend. Melanie Michael joins us now live from the Hillsborough County Courthouse. Mel?
You heard that, huh? A trend, y'all. Listen.
A trend, that's right. And mind you, at this time, Florida was like the highest state with child predators that were women. The new, I looked it up today.
That just showed me one. The big black bitch just got caught for fucking with Lil Round. She just showed me one.
Well, the
man, it's rampant.
Today, I looked it up. I think they say Milwaukee, Arkansas, and one other state. I think it's Milwaukee and Arkansas, and well, now we know Florida. They like the 3 highest states with women child predators in their ranks, and I think Arkansas is number 1.
Hey, Keith and Jen, good evening to you both. You know what? What is going on here? We've seen the headlines and we've heard the stories, and we just want to know what is happening with female predators and their deviant desires.
Too pretty for prison, too infamous to ignore. She's Florida's most talked about teacher, Deborah LaFave,
Predators.
known for her seedy seduction of a 14-year-old boy. But she's far from alone. Female predators in this state seem to dominate the headlines. They are teachers, mothers, executives, young women craving and cultivating illegal relationships.
Female predators are usually most likely victimized themselves.
Dr. Stacy Sheck.
Isn't that the first thing they always say? Well, what if they not? What if they just predators?
What's good, PJ?
Has treated both victims of sexual abuse and the predators themselves. She tells us the majority of these young women all have 2 big things in common: past sexual abuse and low self-esteem. They are obsessed with getting attention and affection from someone they can overpower.
and the boy looks up to them. The boy is vulnerable. They feel idealized. They feel that, again, that they get something out of it. They get those accolades.
Mom, dad, auntie, babysitter, coach, mentor, teacher. So that's that immediate sphere of influence. So it's those people who have the greatest influence on that child are the ones that can be the most dangerous.
Karina Stong is a child advocate who has dedicated her life to protecting kids by speaking to schools about child safety and boundaries, a practice already mandated in 26 other states, not including Florida. Her goal? Arming children with information to prevent the abuse from ever happening.
Albert Einstein says, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, then you don't really understand the issue.
That child advocate, Karina, is the executive director of the Rachel Project, and they see a lot of success talking with schools and educators and parents and teachers about sex trafficking and about warning kids about strangers. And Keith and Jen, just in case you were wondering whatever happened to Deb Lefebvre, she is a mother of 2 boys living in Ruskin as a registered sex offender. And if she had been convicted, she would have faced up to 30 years in prison. Back to you guys.
Melanie Michael live in Tampa.
Now notice what they said. If she would have been convicted, ain't that a bitch? So she didn't even get convicted. And that's because she married the victim. She married the victim. And he, according to the spousal law, he can't testify against his spouse. So she literally got away with the shit. And the only reason he was even able to marry her was because the parents said he could. I thought that was the dumbest shit ever.
Man, I'm talking about they all in on it. Hey, bro, that's how you to help a predator. I guess that's what you call that shit.
I'm gonna tell you.
Cause
Yeah.
I'm glad she spoke on the behaviors of a predator and what they look for and what they work on too, because that's gone and who these people are and how close they actually is, and you know the kind of job titles they hold, because that's gonna, if you looked at my thumbnail, that's what my thumbnail got that word on that said please stop, I'm a nurse. Because that ties into is on the thumb. So it ties into what the lady was expressing about who these people are and you know what kind of job fields and stuff that they in when they get caught doing this stuff. You know, just I'm glad she put them little facts in there. That's all, because it's definitely going to tie into the segment for the night. What you say, Black Star? Oh, wow. Overall sex offender registration is the highest state, like Texas, California. Studies on specific populations have shown very smaller numbers of female registrants. Oh, okay.
And that's between
I'm glad you put that in there too, Black. I'm glad you put that in there too. Because this is my next question then. So I might as well hit him with the question. Chop, if you're still there, if you can hear me, let me know, player.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, so I'm about to hit y'all with my first question then. I'm glad he said that. Y'all can read that? Are women overlooked as being child predators?
Yeah.
Y'all both of y'all give me some details and why you say yeah. Either one, y'all could go. Either one.
Go ahead, Chop.
Because I personally haven't seen it pursued like they pursued the men. It's more and another thing I would say, most dudes don't feel like they've been molested or whatever.
I say yeah because it has always been considered that they are the non-aggressors, that they, the nurturers, the mother bears, the protectors, providers of sorts, uh, caring, compassionate, stuff like that. So they look at it as though, or I guess you would be able to say, they wouldn't have the ability to do so. But looking at today's time and the way they're talking about it, that would be the very reason why they're getting away with it. For all the things that I just listed, or the same things that they use to be able to do what they do. So yeah.
Yeah, you could go ahead, chat. If he ain't had no more other news, I just want to hit y'all with that one right quick. Since he brought up the statistic, that was a great timing for you, for me.
I got one last one for end of the news for y'all, and this one is about a child star flipping the script on the situation right quick. So let me play that for y'all.
Okay.
We not. I need to minimize my screen. Where is it at? Oh, there it is.
It's 27-year-old actress Ariel Winter going undercover, posing as a 12-year-old child. The former Modern Family child star is really a brunette and is known for glamming it up on the red carpet. But in this undercover sting, she dons a blonde wig, transforms into a preteen decoy to catch an alleged sexual predator.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
You look so beautiful.
Thanks. It's just what we do.
Ariel first gained fame at age 11 when she joined the cast of the hit TV show. She starred on Modern Family for another decade as America watched her grow into a beautiful young lady. She's also spoken publicly about the abuse she says she suffered growing up in the spotlight. I was a victim of grooming online and in real life.
I've been this kid online a million times over.
Now Ariel is using her acting skills to catch predators for the YouTube show
Mute
Shoutout.
y'all mic, your
Undercover.
background louder than the video.
I just realized I'm here for a few minutes.
They work alongside law enforcement, and dozens of arrests have resulted. Rue Powell is founder of SOSA and also takes part in the undercover stings.
Ariel reached out and said, I really care about what you're doing. What can I do? Having somebody with this extensive acting background is incredibly helpful.
In another undercover sting, Ariel poses as a 14-year-old child. She commends the actress for her bravery in going after some really bad people.
She wants to keep doing this, so she's come with us on 3 different operations now.
You look so beautiful.
Thanks.
Mic was on mute, my bad. But even with her situation, like she said, she was being groomed, and I guess as she grew older, she found a way to take that bad situation and turn it into a good one by helping the organization that uses the same technology that everybody else is using to catch the predator. And big congratulations to them, man, because they're doing good work.
Yeah, they definitely doing the Lord's work. So, yeah, big shout out to them. Cause
Yeah, that's good. 'Cause
they
I said,
definitely need a task force out this motherfucker.
They don't put no emphasis
they rampant, bro.
on the girl shit anyway. So, I mean, it is what it is. And now, especially with the children, I think they're saying that these children know what they're doing. Reason I say that is because how they drop Kigler they dropped his motherfucking bond that fast. They shouldn't have dropped his bond that fast. I understand stuff changed, but it's like, I don't care if it changed. It shouldn't, it still shouldn't be like that. But I was telling, you were talking about this at work. I was telling them, like, eventually, based on what they're trying to do, they gonna have to try to add it to the LGBTQ flag. That way, they can legally do the shit. Because, we didn't show videos on here before about people saying that, that's what they into, and they should be able to be into that. So it's like you're not giving them the right to do what they want to do or what they feel they should be able to do. And that's where the conflict from within, from what they saying gonna come in there. But yeah, I feel like it's fucked up that they even considering that shit. But like I said, it's the world we live in, and as long as you voting blue, you gonna get some gay shit. That's a big fact.
Yeah, groomers are definitely real. That stuff, them bitches definitely real. I think that's another part of this. What people take for granted, the whole grooming process and how that shit actually go. Knowing that the person that they're grooming is a child, like regardless of what they might have had learned beforehand or picked up quick on, or was smarter than other kids, or acted grown, as we would say. The groomer understands where they at in life and understands that I am older, regardless of how you act or how advanced you think you is. I'm smarter than you, and I know what makes you move. I know what makes you tick. I know how to get you. That's the whole process of it. It's very predatory. So I think that's a part of that too. Chop, it's your turn too, bro, for the news. So.
Oh, all right, Peter.
I was just speaking of what Black Star was talking about.
Yeah, that was it. I just had them two.
This is all right, I'm gonna play the video first, but I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about it. Basically, on the left, you got Shakira Richardson, and on the right, you got drunk Vince McMahon. So both of them got pulled over. Shakira was speeding or whatever. She was pleading with the people. They refused to hear what she was saying and, took her to jail or whatever. Vince McMahon, Shakira ain't hit no calls or none of that shit. Vince McMahon totaled the Bentley and every motherfucking thing. You hear me? They just hit him with a fine, but he gonna break it down.
Driving in America. When you're white and you're driving, everything is just, I don't think white people understand what black people go through. This is part of what Colin Kaepernick was trying to stand up for. And I'm not saying the NFL is a platform to do what he was doing, but it's the biggest platform to do what he was doing. I think Colin Kaepernick's stance looked bad because he wasn't playing good at the time when he tried to call out police brutality. But this isn't about necessarily police brutality. It's just about driving while in America, whether you're white, black, famous, or in power, or have power, I should say, right? Lastly, I want to talk about driving in America. When you're white and you're driving, Richardson, in January, she was speeding in Florida. She was trying to get somewhere. I don't know where she said on the video, we'll go to the video in a second. She's trying to get somewhere. The officer said you're doing 100 miles per hour and you're going to jail. She was pleading with the officer, trying to stay her case, so on and so forth. And they said, no, you're going to jail. Make a phone call for reckless driving. You're going to jail. She didn't get into an accident. She didn't hurt anybody. She was just trying to get somewhere. And it wasn't a ticket. She was going to jail. And they actually took her to jail. Here's the footage of it.
Local, sir, please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me. I understand that. I will take the ticket. I will show support.
No, like I told you, you're going to jail.
Please don't allow me to go. Please, sir. Please.
Listen to me.
Please, sir. I really.
If nothing you say is going to change that. You are going to jail.
Sha'Carri Richardson. In January, she was speeding in Florida. She was trying to get somewhere. I don't know where she said on the video. She was speeding. She wasn't being aggressive.
I remember that too.
And she was crying because I know she didn't want to go to jail. I dig it. But she went to jail for speeding. Black in America. Now let's go to wild ass Vince McMahon, right? Vince McMahon is doing $180 on the highway. A cop car behind a nigga, not just behind a nigga. The sirens is on. Vince is on a high-speed chase, ducking the police, then crash into a car, hits a car, his shit flies across from his car, hits another car on the other side. And Vince McMahon, they said, you all right? Any problems? Vince said,
he cutting up, I can't.
Rushing to get to my granddaughter's birthday party. Vince hires a motherfucking kite, y'all. Let's go to footage real quick. Vince hires a motherfucking kite. She was speeding.
My bad.
She wasn't being aggressive. She didn't say.
No. All right. Just your registration and your license in here?
No, it's in my pocket.
All right.
That nigga car tore up. Why he ain't go to jail?
I've been driven this car quite some time.
Fast, I'll tell you that.
So Vince ain't high? Word. Vince ain't high? Listen now, don't get it fucked up. A lot of people don't know that the WWF, WWE is based out of Connecticut, and they've been there for decades. This happened in Connecticut, so we don't know what kind of donations Vince been making over the years. We don't know who he fucks with in Connecticut, but Vince is established in Connecticut. You know what they gave the nigga Vince? 2 summonses and say, yo, man, we gonna give you a little reckless driving, just make a court appearance, yada, 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 and we'll see you in court. And let Vince go on his way. Car total.
Toe up.
No. All right. Just your registration.
Vince, toe up.
And your license in here?
No, it's in my pocket.
All right.
That's a damn shame, yo.
All the airbags deployed. Every single one of them.
I've been driven this car quite some
time. Somebody else shit is totaled. Another nigga who was driving on the opposite side of the road, they shit got banged
jail,
up. Vince go, gave him 2 summonses. Then he went to court. After the nigga went to court, the judge said, yo, you know what? Just pay $1,000 fine and don't get in no more car accidents in a year, and we just gonna throw this shit out. And you get money. What the, yo, my nigga, I don't know, yo, this shit is just wild, because the shit's still going on today. This is what I'm saying. You can still be famous, but power matters. Power is bigger than being famous, right? We don't know, like I said, this happened in Connecticut. Not only did Vince get off, whoever he hit didn't press no charges.
No.
Dang.
On the real, huh, bro?
You don't want to sue Vince McMahon to get some bread? In Connecticut, you better not. We don't know. Vince might throw him a brown bag. Yo, let's keep this shit out of court, nigga. Somebody else shit is total. Another nigga who was driving on the opposite side of the road, they shit got banged up. They let Vince go, gave him 2 summonses. Then he went to court.
Son, so what y'all think, bro? Because they be saying, oh man, that was our ancestors and this, that, and the third. Now, the way Cam making it seem, he making it seem like basically like Vince got that power where he at. But that power is what? Because she got money too. She ain't got Vince McMahon money at all. Like, they nowhere near close to Vince McMahon.
Right.
But what's the difference? Like, you know what I'm saying? She was speeding, didn't hit nobody. This nigga was speeding, hit 3 bodies.
That nigga looked like he was in an old ass Pepsi can. That nigga threw that motherfucking that that Morati up. That bitch was a Morati when he finished with that bitch.
Nah,
That
my
nigga was in a Morati.
Tore that motherfucker
That
all the
nigga
way
look-
up.
Yo. Well, wait, why he just looked at the? You saw that face he gave the police like that nigga just ran a red light or something. Man, you in there crushed, nigga.
Man, wait, I don't know if y'all heard it. This
we had
nigga
to
holler. That nigga holler. How fast was I going? That nigga said, I don't know, but you was going fast.
Brother had to tear the airbag on the fucking driver's side. Y'all didn't see that shit, that tore up airbag on the
Yeah, you
driver's
cut that
side?
shit just to get him out.
That nigga license should be revoked. They should be doing something.
That's what I'm saying. Chop that nigga, sir. You going to jail. You taking the breathalyzer and all that shit, man, on the scene.
Breathalyzer. They ain't did none of that shit. Fist like that? Oh, all right.
Man,
Didn't he get caught up in some
that nigga cut that
scandalous
fucking
shit a
dumbass
couple years
mustache
ago?
off his face. I'm glad he cut that bullshit.
You say P.
What you see?
Didn't Vince McMahon get caught up on some sexual scandals a couple of years ago?
Man, all kind of shit. Yeah, you know, we reported on that about 3 years ago with that motherfucker,
Yeah,
man.
I remember that shit.
Hey, man. All kind of shit with him behind the scenes, man. Them girls start coming out on his ass like they did Cosby, nigga.
Yeah.
Hiding money, all kind of shit with him.
Damn.
Stereotypes and all, you know, the whole kit caboodle.
I kid you not, dog. It couldn't have been.
He was definitely loaded, y'all. What y'all think? Vince looked
Oh, that
loaded.
nigga was-
And he was way
he
more
looked
high than
loaded.
he was higher than Sakara. Sakara didn't even look loaded. If she did, she probably hit a little blunt or something. But that was it. You could tell she ain't, you know, she wasn't out of it. That nigga was spaced out, y'all. That nigga act like he pulled over and he was straight.
That nigga said, "How fast was I going?" Nigga, you don't know how fast you was going. You that
He
fucking
thought he
high?
was going 20. Yeah, he was going 20. He wasn't going fast enough, whatever it was, Pete. It wasn't fast enough. Cause he don't think he did nothing. Man, do he even remember flipping over? I don't even think he remember. All right, though. My bad. I'm gonna leave him alone. That's it. Oh, shit.
Ain't no fucking way, dog.
Yeah, bro, these people gotta stop though. Bro. They do, bro. This country, bro, with that bullshit. They gotta stop with that bullshit, bro. God damn, bro. If you act like the shit ain't going on, damn, bro. You sure got a lot of examples of it. Fuck.
You can't tell me nothing. Fuck, I see it every fucking day. Somebody get pulled over. And now we got these light-skinned officers down here trying to hit niggas on bikes and shit. Oh. Yeah, bro. Oh, goodness. Got anything else, Shop?
Going once, going twice.
Oh.
All right, P. We gonna get the segment started, fellas. You know, we ain't gonna hold the people. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get it popping, y'all. We gonna jump back in with the segment for the night. And I asked a question earlier. Y'all can put in the comments if y'all want to. Are women overlooked as being child predators? That was a question I raised earlier. some rounds in them, and they gave me some insight on certain situations and told me how they felt about it. So this question right here, it raised what Pete I'm about to show y'all for the segment for tonight. But as far as my from my end anyway, I'm pretty sure my brothers probably got something they won't present as well. So I'm definitely gonna give them time to do that. As far as on my end, it's like the stuff I heard in this, because we definitely about to listen to a police personal camera footage. You know how they going up. We about to watch one of those police camera footage things, joints, one of those. So the stuff this lady man, just it tripped me out because people know why I'm saying this, because people, it's hard for me to really put it into words, because people say, it looks a certain way, pedophilia and stuff. I mean, like PDF and all that stuff. Like even the even having a CSAM and stuff. Remember we talked about the CSAM, even having all that, like you usually don't see them as a woman or women. Not even in groups and stuff, so, but there definitely is an underbelly and the underworks that deals with this audience specifically, and it's been rampant. We also see it in Hollywood. I'm gonna throw it back. Y'all remember the little Disney movie Blank Check? The little white boy got that money from them dudes, from the mobsters. The police lady acted like, he could he could possibly hit. Like it was like a love interest at the end. She a whole police, like a grown ass woman. You remember the movie Big with Tom Hanks?
Yeah, just go on Blank Check.
Didn't the bounce? Remember he could have hit your boy old lady. She was married. Who he was working with. I don't know if you remember. She gave him a kiss at the end, and then that nigga turned back into a little boy. I said, "Oh, I ain't realized that as I got older." But that's a part of that PD. You know what I'm saying? That's that grooming and shit too. Like that's all a part of that propaganda. These words that we use, just breaking a lot of this stuff down. Them type of examples been in our face. You know what I'm saying? But we were kids. We were young. We were innocent. But the subconscious is a motherfucker. That's why when you see it now, you have a different perspective on how you actually looking at shit. So y'all check this out, bro. From Police Insider. Hit me with the fair use one more time, P. I know I put it in the description, but hit me with the fair use one more time before you play it. That way you can have it in the front, and then you could just rock out, bro. You could just let it play. Appreciate you.
Oh damn, where? Oh,
As well as up there at the top.
Damn it. Wrong one.
Oh, you clicked it. Oh, good.
Meet Squibbler.
Gonna give me a goddamn ad. Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Once again, fair use. All right. Now back to your video.
Yeah, stop messing with our video, man. How are we gonna get an audience? Ah, damn. Act like I got it from. Act like I stole it out the vote, huh?
On the real.
No
That's
need
what's
be.
crazy. They always hit us with that bullshit and then get mad because we see fair use. Fuck. We got it off your platform. Here we go. Come on, thing.
Or you understand me?
No!
Mute your mic, mute your mic, mute your mic.
Around 4 a.m., two teens found themselves locked in a bathroom, terrified after a sleepover took a dark and twisted turn. The friend's mom, who should have been the responsible adult, apparently decided to be anything but. Watch the video to know what actually happened.
Come on, you have nothing to be sorry about.
Ma'am, you might as well leave him in there. I can't talk to him.
Oh, okay.
I got to talk to you. I can't.
Okay. But you see how clearly it
Yeah, I do. Walton County protocol doesn't allow me to speak to
worry,
the victims.
I just wanted you to see, like, this is not...
So who's who here? Obviously, they're.
I don't know. Who
Well, no, I mean, who's who? Explain. I don't know y'all, so explain to me.
Daughter.
Okay. All right, so both of these are your daughters? Okay. And this is their friend's house, and they were here to spend the night with their friend? Okay. Have they ever spent the night over here before? Okay. Is this a friend from school? Okay. Who is this guy?
They all come together.
Okay. All right. So start from start to finish. Tell me what happened.
Okay, so they were actually supposed to be picked up, which is not his fault, but they called him and said they wanted to spend the night. And so we thought they were home.
I'm good here. Can you make contact with those folks?
And we just got woke up in the middle of the night. They called Carter to come get them, like this, hysterical. And I got on the phone and she was just like, come get me, come get me, come get me. I'm scared, which is so unlike her. And I said, what happened? Did someone hurt you?
Hey, Loganville PD? Yes, can I speak with the homeowner?
I am.
All right, can you step outside and talk to us for a second?
And she's like, yes, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to get them in trouble. I said, I need to know. I said, calm down and tell me. And I said, did someone touch you? Yes. I said, wasn't an adult? Yes.
A man just came out in his underwear, all disheveled. Like, what's going on? He's like, I'm like, come talk to me. He's like, you mind if I put some clothes on? He's in his underwear. It looks like he just woke up.
I said, who is the adult? She said, my friend's mom. Now, I don't know who that is inside that house. I don't know. And I said, we are on our way. We're calling the police. I said, whichever one gets there first, go outside. I said, but they were locked in a bathroom, scared to death. And I don't know the situation in there.
Okay.
So I said, well,
you don't know the people?
No, I
you don't know them at all?
I don't.
Have you ever met them?
Never. And
Okay.
So they were here at a party, right? It was a birthday party. They were here. Okay, they were here at a party.
Did y'all know they were here?
I gotta pause it right there. They were there to party. But the mama, the daddy, none of them know who these people is. How you let your children go by somebody's house and you don't know the parents? That is all.
Good point.
I knew they were here.
Okay.
Yeah, we knew they were here. We had GPS and stuff. But so anyway, that's kind of where we're at.
Now, elaborate on they're saying that they were touched.
So we got a pretty serious call that
What's happened?
two young girls were touched inappropriately, and they were running out here by a female that lives here. Maybe your wife. You have a wife here with you?
Yes.
Do you know where she is?
No.
Yeah, there's two girls there. Their mother and father and brother are here. They're crying hysterically in the back of a car.
What?
Here. They were scared to talk about it because they didn't want to be hurt, and they've got stuff in there that they need to get.
Okay. So they're saying that the kid's mom,
Yes.
and this is a female.
Who's the mom? Do you know her name? Melissa. It happened to both of you guys? She said she started kissing, put her hand up her shirt. She didn't know what to do. So that's
Okay.
Did she touch you were...
While officers were busy helping the terrified parents outside, they soon discovered the situation was far worse inside. Several more juveniles were found in the house, and most of them had been served alcohol by the husband himself. What started as one call quickly turned into a full-blown mess of underage drinking and reckless adult choices.
Did you know there's two here sleeping over? Or?
Yes, there's more than one.
Yeah, there's 2 juveniles in that car. Do you have daughters as well? I'm just trying to piece everything together. He's trying to call her.
I just tried to call her. I don't know. I mean,
so who is she to you, man?
She's my wife.
Okay. So they said that she may be on the back porch, but she's not back there now. So is she sleeping somewhere inside the house?
No, not that I know of. I mean, he just woke me up out of bed.
Yeah.
I would.
It's like 4 a.m, man.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Who are these people inside this car right
My
here?
daughter had a little get together tonight, and some friends were staying over. A blonde, one with glasses.
Okay.
Is that who's in the back of the car?
I think so. I can't really see in there, to be honest with you, man.
Was it just one of them that got the hand up the shirt, or was it?
I don't know what she said, but the girl on the left, Gracie, Sophie said that Gracie got touched worse than Sophie did. She didn't say what that was, but she did say it.
So at this point, one of the things that I would like to know, if you catch my drift,
Yes.
is
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
is
Was there-
exactly who got touched and exactly to what extent.
We need to try to figure out where your wife is, because that's who we really need to talk to. I want to make sure she's okay, because you don't even know where she's at.
No, I don't. I went to bed over an hour ago. They were on the back porch sitting outside talking and laughing.
Do you mind if he goes in with you?
No, by all means, come on.
We just need to find out if your wife is okay first.
I'm floppy.
That's your wife?
Yeah.
LT, she's in here
Sure is, sir.
sleeping on the couch.
Come here.
She's in here sleeping on the couch. Ma'am, can you get up for me? There's a little
Speaking
PD
like
off
she's
the
sleeping,
stage.
Harry, what's going on?
I don't know. I'm about to find out, but they want to talk to you. I don't know. I was asleep. They just knocked on the door.
What are you asking me?
You're about to go find out.
What the fuck? What do you want me to do?
Just come follow me to the front door.
They said that basically that she was trying to take their boots or their bra. She was trying to kill them, and she was touching them, there. I think through
Okay. Do we know exactly where in the house this took place?
I can find out.
Okay. And then the other thing, do we know, are there other girls in the house that belong to other parents? And if so, that's another concern of ours. We need to try to.
The woman of the hour, found asleep on the couch like nothing happened, woke up swinging. Not metaphorically. Her volume went from 0 to possessed banshee in seconds. Every excuse in the book came flying out. She was a nurse, she was asleep, she did nothing. But instead of dignity, she clutched chaos.
All right, ma'am. We can hang out right here, just that we're close to the front door.
My dog is okay.
All right, ma'am. All right, ma'am. So we got a phone call that
Yes.
2 girls were appropriately. They were screaming and they ran out into the front yard and hopped into that car over there. 2 of your daughter's friends. Can you tell me what happened tonight?
No, I am a nurse. I don't even know. Come on.
Ma'am?
No, you don't.
Ma'am, we need to figure out
Don't
what's going
ask
on.
me without. No.
Without what? Ma'am, there's a serious allegation going on. There's 2 girls crying. Ma'am, quiet down. Quiet.
You tell me what the
Ma'am, don't you yell at me. One of y'all go ahead and come in here. Ma'am, get over here. I'm not playing with you.
No, I'm not playing with you either.
Go back to the
Tommy,
Ma'am.
no.
Ma'am.
Taser in the back of the head like he was gonna do
Ma'am,
me.
I am a nurse. Like, Tommy, who is...
Ma'am, put your hands. Stop fighting me.
Stop! Stop!
Stop.
Stop!
Just chill out.
Stop!
Ma'am.
Stop.
Listen, stop. Please.
Give me the phone.
I am a nurse. Like,
I
stop!
don't care what
This
you
is
do.
ridiculous.
I don't know what's going on. I'm a fucking nurse.
If you way again, you're going straight to the floor. You understand me?
No. What?
When? My God,
I don't know where I'm going to find out. What are you?
So much for bedside manner.
I am a nurse.
Why you look at me and say that?
Y'all go back over there, please. Melissa.
What have I done? I
haven't done anything.
Let's take her out here and put her in the car. You can put her in my back seat.
Ma'am, come on.
Get me out of this! Get me out of this!
Y'all see how she cutting up with that big ass dog, huh? Knowing she could get that dog to try to attack them people.
Ma'am.
I am a nurse. Like, give me. Why am I doing this?
Start walking.
Stop!
Start walking.
Talk with me.
Are there other people that don't belong in this house, meaning
They
other
gonna
friends
shoot
who
shit out
came to
that
spend the
dog.
night? It's just y'all.
That's what I was
You're
thinking.
her daughter. He's her son.
If
Yeah,
she
right,
did that
ma'am.
to her
They
daughter's
shoot the
friends,
shit out that
there
dog.
was a chance it had happened or could happen to her daughters as well.
Go on. Here, pup. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
I can stop right now. What did I do? I'm like, please.
Homegirl got cuffed mid-meltdown and suddenly
The
morphed into
poor
Nurse
dog
Ratchet
taking
with a
sleep
side
time,
of
y'all. He
chaos.
ready to
The
go
way she
sleep.
tried to argue law with cops while wearing pajamas and rage, it gave unhinged community theater. She wasn't just making a scene, she was directing the whole act.
Go on. I'm a nurse.
Who are you right now? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I am a nurse.
Did they explain to you what's going on so far?
Not in any great detail.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Hey,
I'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah, Dee.
Listen.
Very creepy.
Grab the dog. Get a leash. Grab the
Keep
dog.
saying you a nurse.
Can you help me with that?
Somebody grab the dog, and I'll explain to both of you what's going on. But don't lose your crap.
I have nothing. I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I am
Well, you're gonna sit. Yes, you are.
They ain't even get your side of the story yet, man. You just went to cutting up.
Sit down. Man, sit in the car and quit being stupid. Yeah, whatever. So, have they been able to explain to y'all really what happened?
That's what they're working on. They just told me that she was giving them alcohol and cigarettes.
Okay.
So, and she just kept steadily giving 50
Oh, absolutely.
She just kept steadily feeding it to them. That's what she said. But that's all they say. It takes like 5 minutes to get something off.
Okay. Okay. Hey, come over here for me, man.
She was giving them liquor and jewels, huh? Crazy. This.
It's not him. It's not him.
Dude, he was literally asleep, man. He was literally asleep, dude.
Here. Just go to the front, and we'll come and get you in a second, okay?
Okay, you're fine. You're fine. It's not him.
Bring it dog and get it in the house. Y'all in here. We don't need everybody messing together.
Come here, puppy. It's okay, Bubba. It's okay. I got him. Come on, pretty doggy. Come on.
Have you not got a leash somewhere? Because that dog don't know him.
Look, man, I know you're pissed off. If that was my kids, I'd be the same.
I told you the
way
dog
you are.
just want to play.
But please don't do anything to get yourself in trouble, okay? Let us do our
Yeah,
job.
play too much and
As
bite shit
far
out
as what's
somebody
going to
too.
happen as far as their claims, we have to let our detectives know.
They gave the stepdad $40, and he
For what?
So he then went to the
The
liquor
kids
store.
did. Okay.
He went to the liquor store and got them out. So
Okay.
apparently they'd been drinking. The mom had been drinking. Everybody
Okay.
had been drinking. She said the other girls went to bed, and the two of them stayed up because they are late night girls. They stayed up, and the stepdad and the mom were in the living room.
Okay.
When the stepdad went to bed, she said that's when the Melissa lady started asking them, "Did you like girls? Have you ever had sex with a girl?"
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Then started kissing
Grooming.
Gracie and touching her boob. I guess Gracie was resisting, and she was touching here.
Oh,
And I guess
shit.
once that didn't go well, she moved on to Sophie.
Are you hearing what I'm telling you? Because you're pissed the fuck off right now, and I get it. But we'll interview both of them, and then they will get their interviews.
The dad tried to play innocent, but once the $1.40
Man, I don't wanna hear that
alcohol
shit.
exchange came up, he folded faster than a Dollar Tree lawn chair. He wasn't the villain of the movie, but he was definitely the guy who left the back door wide open for it to happen.
Would we be getting a report from these young girls that when they got here, they gave you $40 to go to the liquor store and get some liquor for them?
$40.
My little daughter was having a get together.
This shit crazy.
I went to the store.
Mm-hmm.
And
So you did, in fact, purchase alcohol for them?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. All right.
And it was
Are you aware that that's illegal in the state of Georgia?
Let's check
It's
him
called
out.
Contributing to the delinquency of a minor? Yeah.
If we were having a little get together, it wasn't just for them. I don't drink.
Okay.
So,
But your
You
wife
don't even
obviously
drink.
does.
Them drink, right?
Stupid
Okay. Was she aware that they
I mean,
were all were
She
they
got
all
your
drink,
dumb
was
ass
everybody
to go to
drinking
the
together?
store.
Like with your wife?
8:30.
Okay. But your wife was present with them while they were all drinking?
Yes.
Okay. Were you present, ma'am? Okay. Who else was present?
They're all in there asleep.
Okay, so when I ask if there were
Yeah,
other
there's
girls,
more of them in there, y'all. That's the
you
crazy.
didn't know
That's
that there were
tripping
other
me
girls.
out,
Okay.
y'all.
We need to.
We had like a little bonfire out back.
Okay, let's do this. We need to get these girls.
You were having a
parents
party
en
party.
route to come get them. Okay, they don't need to stay here. So we need to get them waked up, and we need to get them on the phone, calling their parents to come pick them up.
Man, it would behoove you to shut your mouth. You understand me?
Trying to have a party party.
Get me out.
This shit
No.
crazy.
This is legally like get me out.
You're not coming out.
He's still talking shit.
You have no reason to have like what?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what police officers do in 2022. They just lock people up that don't need to be locked up, huh?
Shut up, you little.
Maybe
Actually, they do.
Advice.
Get me out. Out. Get me out.
No, he trying to argue with a drunk woman.
No, they didn't. But some things took
And
place.
still
at this house
losing.
tonight,
You're not
or
good at it,
least
sir.
Allegedly took place at this house tonight, and I'm not going to leave a gaggle of teenage girls in this house for the night. Okay, the allegations weren't made against you. However, they were made against your wife. Okay, inappropriate. Yeah. So that's about as far in detail as I'm going to go. Where you went afoul was going to get alcohol for these girls and allowing them to drink in your home. That's where you committed a crime. How many girls are in there? Units, just advising. There's
Don't knock on the door.
Man, that was
just open
kind
the
of
door,
weird,
walk
huh?
in.
Just looking at it through the cam, this is kind of
So your
weird.
mom's coming to get you already. Y'all need to get in touch with your parents and get them to come pick you up. You don't need to stay here tonight. Okay, you're not going to be able to stay here tonight.
Okay, what do we do if we drive? Do we just sell them on the way home?
Okay, how much have you had to drink? Be honest with me. I'm not trying to hem you up. Lady, I don't give two crap about what you do for a living.
I have done nothing.
While Melissa spiraled like a Karen with a badge phobia, the officers kept uncovering new layers. More girls, more drinks, and way too many unanswered questions. Every new fact made it feel less like a party and more like a lawsuit in slow motion.
She's so pleasant.
I like that.
That ain't how it works. Ain't you never watched a cop movie?
She needs to shut up.
She does. You're exactly right. She does. But what she's going to have to end up doing is talking to an investigator, just like you're going to end up having to talk to an investigator. Well, that's if you choose to talk to an investigator.
Can I ask you a question though? Where are you a nurse at?
Okay,
Okay, that's one that I won't.
no,
will
hey,
not be
they mean
going
nothing
to.
about.
Hey, Stanley, if we ever get shot, do not go to Gwinnett Medical.
I'd be pretty pissed off too.
I am as
What the
well.
fucking
I don't-
happened?
And I'm
I
not
don't want
saying
them to
it's,
be pissed off at me. I
I'm not
enjoy
saying-
having their company.
I'm not saying it's your
I want
fault.
to make sure that they're okay.
No, they're fine. But I need you to go ahead and go back inside. I'll come bring this to you and we'll go from there. All right.
Although the Jew had been through a lot, the parents didn't want to press charges against the dad.
So that being said, do y'all want to press charges for the contributing to the delinquency of a minor? For them providing the alcohol to the kids?
I mean, I
Put
think
them in a worse situation. Our daughters. I mean, I know it's fun.
No, it's everybody's kind of where they're at.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like talking to them, this was just a too much alcohol scenario all the way around. Quite frankly.
Well, any amount of alcohol is too much. You know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Y'all hear this, huh?
Yeah.
Way too much
Yeah.
alcohol and probably
Here we
not
go.
even aware of what she's necessarily
Well,
done.
I'm a piece of shit apparently. So
She don't know what she's doing. She was drunk, yo.
So I press charges. I
For the
don't.
contributing of a minor.
I don't think so. I mean,
okay. All right. Yeah, everybody's okay. That's actually what I'm about to go do is make sure that their parents are be here in just a minute.
Please tell them that we're sorry. Please tell them we're sorry.
See, them
Y'all have
children knew
nothing to
that.
be sorry
That's why they
about.
can't
Y'all have
tell.
nothing to
Look,
be sorry
yo.
about. Okay. I'll explain to them that you guys are worried
Look, them
about
children
them, that y'all care
apologize.
about them a
yo.
lot.
Look, that's the sad
Y'all
part.
have-
want to get in trouble. We just didn't know what to do.
You did the right thing by letting your parents know. Okay. You have nothing to be sorry about. Okay. Other than don't be drinking no more. Okay. You understand? All right. And I'm sure y'all will get a talking to about that sometime.
In the end, Melissa got cuffed while screaming her profession like it was a discount code. The teens got out safe, but their trust in adults, that took a permanent L. The house, the alcohol, the wildly inappropriate questions, every part of it reeked of negligence marinated in delusion. The woman was charged with obstruction of law enforcement officers and sexual assault. In the end, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's see who stands out the most.
Appreciate
the
you,
best
bro.
comment gets
Appreciate
pinned.
you.
And hey, don't forget to share this video with
Yeah, fellas, I think just one of my just statements right quick I wanted to say. Like, I heard Chap say he seen this one too. Just the parents let too much shit go on. That's why her mama, the one from the victim, it was talking like she was talking at the end of it. I'm like, y'all, that must be a part of y'all community or something with that that underage drinking and all that, and y'all be going get them drinking and all that. Cause I didn't heard this a lot. Like, I just got the lady from Louisiana, the mayor of some of the town. Kind of the same scenario. They had a party at the house with the kids, and they go get the drinks and shit for them and shit. So I was kind of I ain't like that shit. How the parents ain't. I want them children can't come forward when something really happened to them, because they know they'll get in trouble for saying something more than something actually being done about the situation. I ain't like how the parents took that shit at all, bro. Y'all want to chime in on that or move on? Y'all could do either one, fellas. That was my little third. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
Pass the torch.
I think they definitely basically like put a lot of shit in the child hands. Like they trust them so much to the point where they could do all these things that they shouldn't be able to do. But like I see, the parents did drop the ball, definitely dropped the ball, and a lot of the shit, because they should have pressed charges against everybody, especially if the dad. They still had to prove that the dad bought it for the purposes of the children drinking it, because he could easily make an argument and say he just bought it for his wife, and he ain't know she was gonna give it to the children. Not saying he didn't know or did, but in the courtroom.
That's a good. Yeah, that is a good argument in court. You definitely. That's
all that shit you're gonna be came out. So I could see them saying that, and trying not to, fucking try to swing too hard, but get the person that you can't get. And that's her ass, because she the one, was actually gave it to her this shit.
Yeah, and why the mom, Peter? Let me ask you since you about to go. Why? And you could just go right after I ask you the question. Why you think it was so cool for the mama to say that the lady that's why she was doing all that extra shit, because she was drunk? What's up with using the drinking for the excuse of touching on your daughter? And it was explicit shit she was doing to that little girl. So just chime in on some of that while you taking your turn.
I think the biggest thing that like moments of shock, don't know what to say, everything happening so fast, stuff like that is what was going through the mama's mind, right? When she's down inside, once she had time to sit down and gather herself and get the daughters calmed down, you saying right now you don't want to press charges, but deep down inside in your heart and your mind, you know you want to press charges. It's just that the situation was way too chaotic. Now, I'm gonna agree with Shot. They give them children way too much leeway to say you want them to make a good decision. But how much of a good decision are you making as a parent to let your children go to somebody's house that you do not know? You see what I'm saying? We don't know how long the little girls knew each other, right? They could have just met earlier that year. Hey, look, my mama want to throw us a little bonfire for the back to school, for a little small back to school celebration. She just want us to invite over a couple of friends from class, right? So I don't see that there's any excuse why that mother of those two children that were affected by this situation should have given any slack to the other mother. And I think that's that one of the things that we always talk about, where they get shown a little too much sympathy for doing the dumb shit that was real dumb, you know, like, but you still gonna throw her the sympathy card. Well, I think she was just drunk and she didn't know what she was doing. Nah. She plotted that shit out. That's how I feel about it. But let me go ahead and get this video ready for y'all, man. But this one comes, my video comes from a top 10 countdown of women who were child predators. And I chose number 9 because this one, it was kind of disturbing, but they had some other ones on there too. But number 9 was disturbing enough for me to choose number 9. So y'all check this out. And I'll put the captions on too. All right, there we go.
Courtney Resch. Courtney Resch is suspected of using Facebook and text messaging to lure at least 8 young boys, all friends of her own child, to her home in order to get them drunk and perform sexual acts with them, later described as sex parties. All of her victims were 15 years old at the time of the assaults, which began with the start of the school year in 2012. In one incident, she carried on her abhorrent behavior in the presence of her 5-year-old child, who entered the room where the assault was taking place. Resch initially pleaded not guilty to all the charges against her, which included 11 felony counts of lewd conduct with a minor, 2 counts of child abuse, and 7 misdemeanor counts of providing alcohol to minors. She later arranged a plea bargain to be sentenced only for 6 counts of lewd conduct, involving only one of her victims. She is currently serving up to 20 years behind bars, though she is eligible for parole after only 3.
My bad, my mic was off. What y'all got? Say it again. All right.
Courtney Resch. Courtney Resch is suspected of using Facebook and text messaging to lure at least 8 young boys, all friends of her own child, to her home in order to get them drunk and perform sexual acts with them, later described as sex parties. All of her victims were 15 years old at the time of the assaults, which began with the start of the school year in 2012. In one incident, she carried on her abhorrent behavior in the presence of her 5-year-old child, who entered the room where the assault was taking place. Resch initially pleaded not guilty to all the charges against her, which included 11 felony counts of lewd conduct with a minor, 2 counts of child abuse, and 7 misdemeanor counts of providing alcohol to minors. She later arranged a plea bargain to be sentenced only for 6 counts of lewd conduct, involving only one of her victims. She is currently serving up to 20 years behind bars, though she is eligible for parole after only 3.
20 years, but eligible for parole after 3.
After 3 of them bitches, yeah, I heard that shit. Yeah, Charlie, you good?
Why the fuck? Who that was talking? And I mean, I heard what they said, but his
He
voice.
getting A-Rab money.
Yeah, he was fucking me up. That voice was fucking me up. But it's like, I think it's. I don't know why it's shocking to the world, because in able to traffic young girls, you need a woman in the spot to be able to start the grooming. Now, the wife could have been preparing. I'm talking about the other case too. The wife could have been preparing them for
The husband. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And in this case, this motherfucker just, I don't know why, I just don't know why people feel like they have to deal with children. Like, I noticed some, you know how they got them people that can't let go high school or can't let go, you know, whatever their glory days was. And I don't know. I just don't. I could never understand it. Like, I could never put myself in their shoes, even if I tried to. It's just, I don't. But you know, they be having these conversations with them people, and most of them are crazy. Like, you know, when they really do research after they've been and went to jail, and motherfuckers be crazy for real. Some gotta be wrong.
Some type of psychological.
Some gotta be wrong with you to want somebody that young. And you could be with somebody that's an adult that's around the same age you is and all that. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, because some people date down, you know, I would say 4 years or up 4 years, but hey, you know, it is what it is. It's more options than the fucking children. It just is what it is. Next thing gonna be getting mad about them fucking with the animals.
You late, bro. They been mad about that. The Peter people been on that shit.
They gonna try to get something. They gonna try to put something.
Say Pete on the ass.
Hell yeah. Boy, they been catching. I'm gonna say about almost.
But if you and that dolphin have consensual sex, man, it's cool, bro. Just leave them churning alone, bro. Their brain not fully developed to make the decisions that are on that level of what you're asking for as a grown adult. That's it. And for them to keep trying to take that out of it, that's what's fucking me up. What make you think anything a child say is them making a sound decision in their life as a child? That's all children do is fuck up.
You know what? You say that, and I thought about it. Maybe that's what they want. They want the children to fuck up.
I mean, basically, and tell them that they're doing right. Act like it's something to do. Yeah. It's the thing to do. Yeah, Chop, you had something too?
I just, you know, I've been trying to be more about the asking questions and
my question to y'all is like we heard your girl jail time, right? So why is her time so short? Like, if that was a man, that time would have been way longer. All that type of shit. That's what we know.
It wouldn't have even been a plea deal.
It wouldn't have been shit. Like it wouldn't have been no. It wouldn't have been none of that shit we just heard. That's all I'm saying. And it's like, do we hold them more accountable?
Apparently not.
I was like y'all don't feel like women are like the gateway to a lot of shit. Like, just think about it.
It makes sense.
You can't now. You know they got some men that do be buying them churn shit. They don't know where it come from. Ooh, some of them do know where it came from. Some of them really do be knowing. And somebody came up. Where the
Well, that's my brother-in-law.
Well, you know, put him up.
No, he can't. He there you go. I was about to say he probably was trying to get it straight.
No, you gotta pull him up. P. He can't pull himself
No,
up.
he on there now. Nigga. He pulled himself up.
No, he did, nigga. I pressed the button.
Oh, okay. Fuck, I thought he did because he came in earlier. Fuck, he was on
Nah,
stream.
somebody put that link in.
You just put the link and he can come. He can't pull himself up.
Yeah, your guest wait backstage. Yeah, and you bring him up.
Yeah, he been on the stage though.
Right.
Yeah, but
Oh, good. What's good with it, Rick?
He drinking.
Always.
Yeah.
Good shit too.
Like wine and D dog. Definitely be on that wine. But I just had some questions for y'all. So, what do y'all think is the cutoff age for women in relations? Like, you don't think like say like we had the conversation last week about 24 and 4 years under and stuff or whatever. Who dropped them down?
There you go.
All right. So do y'all think the age the same for men? Like, you know, like I say, I know for me, it was 4 years. So do y'all think the women feel like the same way? Do they feel like they could be a 30-year-old woman and mess with a 18-year-old boy type stuff?
It's weird.
It's rare,
Well,
but it happens.
No, I ain't say that it was rare, but in my opinion,
No,
it's
that was me saying that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's weird on both sides, male or female. It's weird on both sides because it's just about the maturity level. 30, 18, it don't go. 30
going to 18.
30.
One time.
I say 30, 45. That's a go. Because by 30,
on the show last week,
you live life.
And the dude was like, basically, a woman at 18, because you know they allow them to drink and do all these other things, they should be able to be in a relationship with an older person, like on some shit. So that's why I asked that question or whatever. Do y'all think is it the same or is it different? Because to me, it's kind of worse because most dudes got their mind, man. It's like for a woman to do it, it's like that's like letting all your guards down on some shit. Like with a man, you still gonna have some type of guard up because you just feel like you gotta protect yourself. But with a woman, you just automatically think this shit about to be right. It's the right way, or something is whatever she doing is right, type shit. You see what I'm saying?
I think it depends on the guy and his maturity level. I think it depends on the people and their maturity level.
What you think, Simon?
Yeah, like you were saying, we kind of touched on a little bit of that last week. As far as like you're saying, the comparability, is there a little slight difference because it's a woman? I would think so because of her being a woman. Our responsibilities are different. So when it comes to relationship, I think Ron mentioned that too. Compatibility. You know what I'm saying, and that goes with the whole kit caboodle, physically, mentally, spiritually, on that type of level. You know what I'm saying? She has to also, her being older than him is rare because they say a lot of women, they would even say, you know what I'm saying, they at that age where they won't be tied down no more. They probably was already married, all kind of, different situations. But your maturity level to want to be with that man would have to be there to also be humble enough to know that he's younger than you and to understand, what's going on with that gap. Now, me, child, I told you last week, you know what I'm saying? I ain't with them big ass gaps in the age group shit. I ain't with that period. So for a woman, I'll probably give or take a couple, probably 1 or 2. But
especially
I'm still in that 3-4 year range for both.
I'm along with you, and I'm in 100% agreement with you because me personally, I feel the same way. But also too, especially when a woman is in childbearing years of her life, I'd say that plays a big part as well. You know what I'm saying? For us, like we talking about, like trying to put this out the best way possible without coming off sounding, chauvinistic, what some people may say, sexist or whatever. But like when a woman is in childbearing years, not saying that she's not important, but this biologically to men, that is very important. Certain men, it's very important. So, man, it's a whole lot to go along with it. I'm like this here. I feel like 3 to 4 years within that age gap. Unless a woman is out of childbearing years, then say it could get further than that because at that point we're not looking to procreate, we're just looking for companionship. But but if a woman is still in childbearing years, you should be with somebody who's compatible with you to a level where they could be a true protector and a provider as well. Once a man is older, I don't care if he could, provide money, he's not a protector. He's not in protection mode. That's just nature. Once a man is older, he is there for moral support, guidance, and wisdom. He doesn't have the fire of the quote unquote young Thundercat. So nah. 3 to 4 years, I'm in agreement with that. I think that's a good ratio.
Yeah, definitely. What you got, P. Dot?
Talk that shit you was talking last week.
Oh, I'm just being straight up. When I was 18, I was dating a 23-year-old. Like I shot at older women and got them.
But that's like 4 years.
No, I'm talking about older women in 23, nigga. I was shooting at older women. The oldest one I shot at was in her 50s. But she had the body of a 30-year-old.
That's nasty.
She had the body of a 30-year-old. She looked good. Kept herself up. I mean, we didn't go out much. Look, we ain't go out much, but fuck, I enjoyed my little time I had.
Trapped in there.
Man, that was just fun shit, though. I don't think that was serious. That was fun.
No, it wasn't nothing serious. No,
exactly.
Nah. I'm gonna say this.
You learned something from it.
Nah, I did. I will say this. I saw a couple, and I saw them more than once. This lady had to be pushing 60, right? Pushing. And she was dating an 18-year-old, but that's what I'm telling you. She was dating an 18-year-old, like.
She rocking a cradle.
Yeah, she was rocking a cradle, rocking that bitch hard. But she had the finances to take care of her brother. She took care of her brother, and all he had to do was be there. That was it. So, me personally, on the grand scale of things, like me knowing as an adult now, 3 to 4 years. But as a teenager, man, I wasn't worrying about no 3-4 years of me, because I was dating up. I wasn't even dating girls my age.
Hell nah.
Man, fun is fun.
I said I was dating
none of that shit.
At that age, fun is fun.
I wasn't worrying about none of that shit.
I was
now, as
we reflecting. We reflecting.
Right.
Man. You know damn well nobody was worrying about.
Right. So as an adult, 3 to 4 years.
I was about to say though, I'm trying to deflect.
Dating backwards, 3 to 4 years dating backwards. At least 4, pushing 5 if you dating up. You know what I'm saying? Because you might run into a baddie as an older woman. You know what I'm saying? And shit, she could be 55, you 50. You right there. But as an adult, serious dating, 3 to 4 years. I could agree with that, because you know that's a good window to work with.
Yeah, but once you're outside of childbearing age, and even as a young guy, for anything to be serious, like you can't be serious, because that just be for real. I mean, I'm just being honest, man. A woman's value is in this gonna sound bad, but a lot of a woman's value is in her ability to be able to reproduce. And I think as a young guy, to get with an older woman who has passed that prime is I mean, you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not over there for a purpose. You're supposed to be over there learning something. But don't think it's gonna be a long-term thing. Don't think it's gonna be a long-term thing.
Shit, I got a partner right now, and the one thing he told me I'm gonna say a couple of years ago, he was like, "Man, I wish I would have had a child, man. I'm the last in my family. Once I die, the family name died." And I'm like, "Damn, dog, you should have been had you a kid." You know what I'm saying? And now I'm looking back like, shit. Tried to tell brother years ago, man, you gotta stop. I ain't gonna say not be picky, but be selective. Get with you somebody you feel you compatible with, and have your baby. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Right. Worrying about all that now, you about to be 50 years old, nigga. It's too late.
I mean, you got a lot of cases out there, man. They just keep playing. Next thing you know, 15, 20 years they roll by and they look up like, oh shit, I need to start taking life serious. But like you said, You get this same
Well,
point?
no, he was taking life way too serious. That's what I'm saying. Like, like me having the children, they all came at the right time for me. I wanted to have children at the time I wanted to have children. He was like, she not the one. Nigga, y'all sleeping together, y'all fucking, y'all doing this, y'all doing that. When you gonna find the one? You see what I'm saying? At some point, out of all the relationships he done had, you had the opportunity to have you a baby, whether you were still with that mother or not. You still had the opportunity to have that baby. You just, oh, well, she not the right one. You was looking for long-term compatibility when you should have been looking to just have your kid for future's sake. Like, they got people out there can't have children, wishing they can have a child.
See?
You know what I'm saying? And
so he just have a baby off the assignment.
Time catches up with everybody, and they caught up to him. So, you know, that's my brother. I love him. But damn, dog, I'd have been 30. At 30, you should have been thinking about that, not in your late 40s. You see what I'm saying? Got in there too late, man. But I don't know, bro. These women predators, going back to the topic, they give them way too much leeway. But remember, women catch way more leeway than men anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
They naturally give women more leeway. And the thing is, it starts in their childhood. Like, they know they did something wrong. What they do? Throw on the tears, throw on the I'm sorry, I won't do it again, and it'll be something else. And okay, I'm gonna forgive you. Just don't do it again. No, it's no accountability. And so now that they're adults, the shit that they wanted to do when they was teenagers, or probably the shit they was doing when they was teenagers, they want to experience that shit again. It's a rush. And when, like Stalin said earlier, you know, you got those that want to relive their glory days. Well, think about the ones that's trying to relive their glory days with your child. And that's what we're looking at. Teachers, think about it. How many teachers you know married? Like, really? How many teachers you know married, are they single? And if
I got
single,
a question.
Go ahead.
Is Blunt Talk Nola, damn, what's the, oh shit, I just had it, I just lost it. Is Blunt Talk Nola PG?
No.
Is it PG?
It's not PG.
No,
Yeah, is it PG?
No, we not PG.
Nah, we
rated
TVMA, man.
So I can talk freely.
Yeah.
Mature audiences, we prefer mature audiences only. You know what I'm saying? Actually, this is definitely not a kids-friendly show or a child-friendly show.
So I don't have to edit my speech. I'm just making sure.
Nah,
yes, sir.
Man, all the days you done been on this show and heard us talking like sailors, cussing like sailors on this show.
Okay, cool. This is vodka.
You ain't never been.
Probably thought we was losing it, P. He probably thought we was just out here losing it.
I just had to make sure. I don't want no strikes. I'm just saying.
You ain't never been on for the PG P. torture chamber episodes.
Okay, this is Anyway, this is what I'm drinking is distilled 7 times. So I'm gonna say this.
Very cool.
Pussy is power. And women know they have it. If she knows she got a pussy, she knows she got power. Pussy is power. Pussy will get you out of tickets. Pussy can pay your rent. Pussy will put your kids through college. Pussy, I'm gonna tell you this. Pussy can have you run. Pussy can have you run for president of the United States. Tell me I'm lying.
Oh, pussy.
Yeah. Nigga said, "Oh, pussy." Oh, no, don't change the subject. I was just about to respond.
Man,
what's wrong? Get your brother, man. Get your brother, man.
No, listen. What president you know got some? What president you know ran for the presidency of the United States?
No.
He not on that though, P. I don't think that was his point. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that was his point.
Keep putting.
Ain't nobody buying no pussy up here, P.
No.
I ain't even bargaining with pussy, P.
Kick him down.
It threw me off now.
Hey, tripping. At least I know I don't be tripping, bro. See what I'm saying?
I know you didn't mean to, P, but I know you meant well, dog. But that shit did not land, bro. That's not what that man was talking about.
Damn.
Damn, get him back on you. Lord have mercy. Man.
I'm gonna add it back now, bro.
Man, threw me off. God damn.
He come back talking too, like he ain't do nothing. Man, come on, man. You done changed this man whole point. Oh, bro, go ahead, Rich, bro. Go ahead with you. You was actually saying how much of a commodity the female
apparatus
it was.
Yeah. Pussy is powerful, man. You know, wars, historically, I'm not even making this up. Historically, wars have been fought over pussy.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, it's a fact.
Alexandria launched 1,000 ships.
Over pussy. Pharaoh's heart was hardened over what? Pussy. So all I'm saying is, if a motherfucker can convince you,
if you go to Pharaoh way, then P-Dot might have a point.
Wait, say that again?
If you go to Pharaoh way, it's P-Dot might have a point. I'm saying that because you know they found that shit on the walls of Egypt out there. That shit P-Dot was talking about.
Alexandria launching 1,000 ships, and history will tell you she was white, but everybody knows she was black.
We ain't talking about no Alexandria and all that shit. We're talking about, but don't worry about it. I'm not going to interrupt you no more.
See, when you try to help, you just make it worse. That nigga was about to switch to color on your fucking day. I told you, but don't.
Nah, but back on the topic, dude. But nah, man, that female slot, man, is something serious. And you know, a lot of women they do understand, but a lot of men need to understand this as well. The male erection is the biggest downfall of the man. Say it again. The male erection is the biggest downfall of man. Because like I said, that female anatomy is something serious, bro. So according to the topic at hand, when we're talking about female predators, a lot of females, they gain leeway to become predators because they possess something that men don't have. We don't have it. We don't have their slot. So as long as they got their slot, man, hey, they could get away with a lot of stuff. A lot of it. And they got some men out here to go back to what he said earlier. I'm not gonna repeat it, but if y'all could, read between the lines, they got some men. They try to bargain with the closest thing that they got of it.
God damn.
You understand what I'm saying? If you catching my drift, they got something. They will bargain with that because they don't possess that thing that them women got.
Damn.
You know what I just thought about, Rich? Why the niggas don't be out there in the street like the women? Like why they don't go out there
don't go to Thailand
and wear something crazy?
Hey, he just said it. He just said it.
Hotel room. That's why.
You ain't never heard of lady boy.
But what I'm saying, no, I ain't talking about like lady boy. I'm talking about like just any man.
That boy said,
Like,
They
why
do. They
isn't
go to
it?
Hollywood.
Why isn't it a product? Like,
It
like what
is.
I'm
They go
saying
to
is,
Hollywood.
no, man, I ain't seen no niggas on shelf, bro.
That nigga said, lady
No.
I know.
You can't go to
I ain't
Chelsea.
seen no niggas on the shelf.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Normal, like around you, around. Listen to what I'm saying. Like normally around you, like not where you could go find it at, because the nigga ain't looking for it. I'm saying why you don't see it normally, like you would see a woman walking down the street, knowing that she's well enough prostitute. Why you don't see a nigga? You see what I'm saying? Like, why is that not?
It's not appealing. It's
Come on,
not
Pete.
appetizing.
There you go.
It's not well designed.
It's all kind of shit, huh? Okay. all
Different
right. I was
strokes.
just asking why, like, why is that a?
Because we still living in a male dominant world. Even though there's a
That's a
even
fact.
though there's a even though there's a
I think that the illusion that the women have,
That's
it's
a part of
illusion
it, too.
that women think they have the power. I don't think they have the power. I think we allow them to have the power by, like you said, by the erection. Like, fuck you.
Something nice, warm, and cool that you could snuggle up in.
Yeah, look at him. Ain't nobody Ain't nobody He like talking about that shit. He like that shit. He ain't gonna be quiet. You gonna talk about that.
Peaches called a nigga freaking the other week. Say Pete freaking.
Freaky.
I forgot who we were talking about. Shout out to Peaches, man. That shit
bitch
was
said he
she
was
whooped that
fucking
bitch
with
right
a
on time.
pill. Man, you nasty, bro. What you was going to get her prescriptions too? What is you doing?
Nigga said she was built like a 30-year-old.
I wouldn't give a damn. Like, what the fuck?
That nigga Pete be wildin', boy. He was a sharpshooter, boy.
The 50-year-old?
50? Shit, this lady gonna know my grandma.
Pete said, I ain't playing. He said, I ain't playing with a old lad. Pete said, I ain't playing with a old lad.
That should have been his name, Erection. That's no fucking trip. Erection.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Aaliyah told y'all age is nothing but a number.
That motherfucker shook
That
like
is
a
hilarious.
leaf in the wind. Wow, that shit was fun.
But they used to get women used to get away with it though. You gotta think
I hope you learned something in the process. Is all I can say.
They be putting their little booty on you and shit. They be doing all type of shit. And you
Hey, Bow Wow said Superhead told him how to wash clothes.
You not gonna say nothing.
What?
You mean?
Bow Wow said Superhead taught him how to wash clothes. Wonder what else she taught him.
Hey, Rick J said an older woman told him how to take a bath.
So who did the scrubbing?
We didn't tell you what the man said. He said it was
I
the
said
older
that your
woman.
mama didn't show you. That's the
missing
crazy
the
part.
man point.
But hey, look, that's great. Wait. My man, he said something important. He said that lets you know that it's my man. Show him. See, the thing about this whole topic overall, and I'm just speaking in general. If we're better parents, the enemies of our kids can't even infiltrate them because we done already put them on game. If these enemy predators could penetrate these kids, we're not doing our jobs as parents. And I think that's the overall view that we should be looking at from this topic. It's about preparing our kids to deal with the world, to deal with and let them know and educate them on that these nasty, sick, predatory people exist. And if we put them on game, their game won't even matter because they won't even be able to penetrate our kids. And I think that's the overall picture of this topic. Because predators gonna be predators. But in a society with predators, can we be strong enough parents to educate our kids and put them on game and let them know how these predators are moving and what they're doing out here? Because the worst thing about it, the bad thing about it, we don't know necessarily who the predators are until the allegations come out.
Or until your child come back and tell you something. See what I'm saying?
That's when the allegation come out.
Ain't no allegation. My child come back ever tell me somebody did him something, I'm going to the house or wherever they was.
But that's the allegation. Now we got to do the, you know what I'm saying? We got to do the investigation right. Like, hey, hold up, well, I heard X, Y, and Z. What's up with that? And in your investigation, you're gonna find out, hey, what's going on with that? Oh no, how was this? And we're gonna find out what's what. But it's discussions like this is like, yeah, man, like we gotta have those type of conversations with our kids, you know, about predators, strangers, you know.
Even with the teachers. The teachers, like, you got to tell them about their teachers, the preachers.
Everybody. Hey, you should not be looking at me in this sort of way. You should not be touching me in this sort of way. I don't think I should be having this conversation with you without my parents. Oh, so I'm gonna put y'all on some game, right? It's some stuff I'm gonna do first. I'm not gonna go through detail, but do y'all know? I'm gonna put it like this: when your kid is at school, the federal government could come in and question your child without your permission. Do y'all guys know that on the panel?
Yep.
No, I ain't know that.
Because you signed a birth certificate.
Nah, check it out. When your kid is at school, it ain't got nothing to do with the birth certificate. Check this out. When your kid is at school, your kid is in custody of the state. The state is ran by the school is ran by the state, right? So when you sign your kid up for public school, your kid is property of that school, is under the protection and the regime of that school. So if a government entity wants to come in and question your child without your permission at school, they could do so without your permission. Could talk to them as much as they want without your permission. That's the God honest truth. That's a fact. Only way that don't happen is when they go to their school to go talk to your child. You have to instill in your child and educate your child and say, hey, look, if anybody try to talk to you, I don't care who they is. Tell them you need to talk to my mommy and daddy. That's the only way to get up out of it. Tell your kid, if anybody try to talk to you, and your kid have to stand firm on it. Hopefully you got a strong enough kid that can stand firm on it. If you want to know anything about me or my parents, you need to talk to my parents. So now what happens, the conversation has to come to the house. So when the conversation comes to the house, and, I just got a few questions for me. What type of questions you got? I don't like them type of questions. I think I need to seek legal counsel. I don't need to have this conversation. I don't feel comfortable with having this conversation with you without representation. But if your kid is at school, they can have that conversation. So that just lets that I'm just putting everybody on game. When your kid is at school, your kid is not in your custody. That is not your kid. That is the state's kid. Whatever your kid is at school, it's not your kid, it's the state kid. If the police want to come in there and talk to your kid and they're at school, guess what? The school can let them talk to the police without you being present as a parent, even though that's your child.
Believe it or not, Rich, part of that goes back to when you sign the birth certificate, because a lot of people are now discovering that when you sign the birth certificate in the hospital, that's basically you signing over your rights to your child to the state. So if they go to school, no matter what school they go to, they property of the state.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They've been finding that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of parents will tell you they're not doing the birth certificate or the social security thing while in the hospital. They wait till after they leave the hospital and establish all that. Because in the hospital, what they'll tell you is your child won't be recognized as a citizen. Even though there's a birth record, there's a time, there's a date and all that, because you don't sign a birth certificate, they're basically saying that that child isn't a citizen of the United States, for which basically turns around and say that child is now property of the state. That's why DCFS get in your business. That's why the schools could be in your business. Everybody could be in your business and talk to your child. Now, the thing about that is down here, they have something called the red file. You have to have a red folder or envelope or anything, and you write biggest letters on there. No one can question my child without my permission, and sign off on it and turn it over to the school.
I never heard of that one. Okay.
I found that out through one of the counselors that I was cool with.
Yeah, I never heard of that. I have to look into that. Yeah, I ain't never heard of that one. But yeah, man, that's some blunt talk here.
Yeah, great intake, y'all, for real. You know, that's what we about over here. You already know, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
We definitely be needing them little jewels, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, you know, for coming up too, bro. You already know we be needing them extra opinions on some of these subjects, bro.
I shared the joint, I put it on my page, and I shared the the live as it was going on before I even came up.
Man, thank you, bro, for real, bro. Anybody you could tell, bro, who probably be interested. Anybody you have a conversation, you know what I'm saying, man, let them know, man. We be really over here talking and really be having discussions. And it's not, you know, and it's mature audiences only.
You know what? The next thing we need
you free to speak your piece over here, you know what I'm saying?
I had the egg buzzers. I got a vocabulary. That's all I'm gonna say. I got a vocabulary.
I'm telling you, bro. Being around the street, bro. Trust me, bro. You ain't hear half of the.
Hey, we from the same city. You know what I'm saying? We from the same
tell you exactly. So you know. So you already know how it go down. Exactly. We don't need. Yeah, man. So definitely appreciate that,
that's very important though, bro. I know a lot of people don't know, man. They just being a dog about it. And me, I'm a huge researcher on anything that close to me or what I'm involved with. You know what I'm saying? Or that sparks my interest. I'm a person, man. I'm a researcher. I want to know the ins and outs and the outs and ends of whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So I can be prepared. A lot of times, it's me gaining the information and bringing it back to my people and sharing it with my people and putting them on game. Because I know I'm going into some rooms and some places and I'm experiencing things and I'm taking on some cultures that, you know, my people are not privy to. They may feel, you know, inferior or insecure to go into those spaces, but I'm not. So I don't have no problem with going in that room and coming back and say, hey, look, this is what they was talking about in there. Hey, look, this is what they doing in there. Hey, look, that shit ain't what it's supposed. That ain't what you think it is.
The Spook Who Sat by the Door. Huh? You ever watched that movie before? The Spook Who Sat by the Door. It's a great movie, bro. You should check that out.
The book too. I haven't, but that book is on my list.
So you read the book? Yeah.
No, the book is on my list. I haven't.
Yeah.
But I know about it, and
yeah. It's kind of on what you just said, like just that that metaphor you just said that's basically kind of what the story is about.
That is definitely me. That's me, 100%. And I know about the book, but that's basically been my life. Real talk, man. I'm so stumped down in my culture, bro. I'm so what they would say, quote unquote, a real nigga. I'm from my people. Like, if you see me around if you see me in the areas where I live at, and Peter, I could tell you, you see in the areas where I live at, where I've been around, and you know what I'm saying, who my neighbors and shit are. Never get it fucked up with me. I'm for my people first, regardless of where I'm at. I'm a nigga first. I could never forget that. I'm from the culture. I'm of the culture. I never turn my back on my people, no matter where I'm at. No matter where I'm at, I never turn my back on my people. I'm over here, nigga. I am a spy. A spy. If you see me on somebody's job, I'm trying to. I ain't gonna say that because it's recording. You know, it's on the internet, so I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
But just know.
This is blood talk, not get in trouble talk, nigga.
Just know, if you see me somewhere, that's all I gotta say. Think up to something.
Yeah, bro, we about to wrap it up though, Rich, bro. We definitely, like I said, we definitely appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Coming through, bro, and giving your take on these women predators, though. You know this ain't gonna be the last one. You see, we just did a little taste. So you know it's gonna come back up. Somebody gonna do something, and we gonna be right back talking about this.
That is such a great topic. I think every last one of us has been a victim of the female predator.
Yeah.
But by us being, you know, men and being promiscuous, you know, a lot of this,
it went under.
We talked about that too. Yeah, we talked about that too. Not knowing what that actually is, though. I mean, because we are men and they are women. It looks different for them because of who they is, and it looks different for us for who we are.
Right.
You know, so we talked about it. We talked about all this. So like that's what I'm saying. It's definitely going to come back up because it's going to be situations where those type of behaviors going to happen, and then we going to have to decide of, you know, how we feel about it, because, you know, times is changing, but that doesn't mean that morality doesn't have to exist no more. You know what I'm saying? Or discipline, or things that even made you a fucking human, that separated you from the animals. You know what I mean? So
because even if we was, I'm just gonna speak in general, right? Not to stand actual truths of stories, but if the shoe fits, you know what I'm saying, we could wear it, but we ain't gotta say it's our size. I'm gonna leave it at that. But they just say, you know, you 14, 15, 16-year-old, and you're going through your hormones, and you hot and horny, and it's that chick or that female or that woman, she might be 25 or 30, 31, 32, whatever the number is, even in her 50s, right? A lot of us, you know what I'm saying, a lot of boys at that age, you know, like I said, going through the hormones, hot and bothered, trying to get in it. However they could get in it. Motherfucker don't care. You just try to get in it. This is the nature of a young male that's in heat. Now, these women who are older than that young male, who's more experienced than that young male, y'all know better. It ain't on the young male. You lady at 25, 30, 40, 50 years old, you know better. The young boy, he just acting off of his hormones. Being 14, 15, 16 years old.
So what we talking about then? Let me just throw a curveball at you then. So what are we talking about when the boy is actually like 7 or 8 or 9 and he's not even fully developed to do anything that you thinking about a boy that's a little older as far as being horny and stuff. You see what I'm saying? What do you think about those women? Because he's not even developed enough for her to even do nothing with his little bird, as I'm saying. So
I mean, a predator is a predator.
What do you think about them? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, well, can you blame? What do you still feel like it's a little young boy out there being horny at them ages?
Yeah.
I was 8, one 9? Of them. Okay.
I was one of them. The male erection is real. I was one of them. But it don't negate the fact of a predator being a predator. Even though, you know, depending on what puberty kick in at, it don't matter. The child, the 7, the 8, the 9-year-old, they don't know any better. But you at 25, 30, 40, 50 years old, you know better. So I don't fault the kid, I fault you. I can tell a story. I'm gonna tell a story. It involves my wife too. When she was a young girl, she was a teenager. She met Juvenile, right? The rapper from our city, Juvenile.
No.
And
besides Juvenile, because you already said his name. Try not to name nobody else. Just tell it.
No.
Without saying names, I'm saying.
No. I got you. So she met the famous rapper from our city, and this is gonna be kudos to him, right? So my wife, she was a young girl at the time, but you know, the rapper who I mentioned, you know, he was the guy, the poster, all the girls loved him and stuff. So he had the song out, Oscar Mayer. My wife went up to this famous rapper and said, "Hey, I want that Oscar Mayer." This famous rapper from the city linked into my wife and said, "Hey, stay in a child's place," and walked off. Shout out to that brother. That's what you're supposed to do. My wife is, you know, she just, you know, just up there being a kid. You know, we listen to this music. We know the contents of the music. We know the content of the music.
Young, hot, and wildin'.
Yeah, hey, I want that Oscar Mayer. Stay in your place. You're a child. Stay in a child's place. And walked off. That's a real nigga. It's a real nigga.
Shout out to Juve, man.
Shout out to the great.
Final thoughts, fellas, before I shut it down. Chop, Peter.
For me,
we gonna let Rich go.
Like Rich said, man, we gotta teach our children to be on the lookout for the predators, what to watch out for, how to spot them, watch their eyes, see what their eyes see. You know what I'm saying? Because like I be telling people when it comes down to children, if you watching a child's eyes, you could draw a straight line to what they're looking at, right? And see it before they even make a move to go get it, right? So just like we gotta do that with them children, we gotta teach our children how to be watchful of adults too. What are they looking at? What do you see them looking at?
Yeah,
what you
what
think
behaviors to
going
look
through their
out for.
mind.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to teach them what behaviors to look out for. You want to teach them that nobody's your confidant other than me. If you got a problem, you come to me, right? Teach them not to be afraid. That's the other thing, because a lot of these children wind up in situations that's not their fault, and they feel like it's their fault. So you got to teach them not to be afraid to speak up and tell the truth on what somebody is doing to them. Because if you don't, then that person will continue to do it, and you be wondering why your child out there committing suicide. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just my final thought, child.
Chopping step down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Rich, give me your final thoughts, and I'm gonna close out
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead on and piggyback off of what Peter has said. Like, definitely. I would say this. I think we need to go back into the village mentality. I think parents need to get together and, establish with our kids where is a safe space, right? Because I think all of us grew up with, we knew Miss So-and-so across the street, that was the safe space. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't get to my parents, I know I could get to that individual or those individuals, and I know that's a safe space. I could go around the corner. I know that is a safe space. You know what I'm saying? So I think in a community aspect, us as a people, we need to get to that aspect, because the most allies that our kids have of a safe space, it will help combat the predators that are out there. And if the parents are in communication with other parents and other adults that is a part of the tribe in helping with the assistance of raising the kids or just offering that safe space, it helps us as parents and it helps the kids as well. And like I said, it restores that community aspect that we once had, that we all grew up with. So that's my thing on it. According to the topic, get back to that community aspect, that village, and educating the babies. Educating the babies, man, and protecting these kids until they're old enough to, protect themselves, and they can protect their babies and other babies as well. So that's what I gotta say on it.
Man, appreciate you once again. Black Star Dispatch, Richard Rich. I appreciate you, bro. Once again, bro. I wanted to
Appreciate y'all, bro, definitely.
For constantly tuning in with us, bro. Trust me, that support is definitely, not overlooked, though. You know what I'm saying? So every time I just want to give you props for that, bro. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. So, without further ado, fellas, I'm gonna shut it down. Well, I'm gonna give y'all my little, just my little shutdown. I see we had a lot of great points on this episode. I think between all the men up here, I didn't hear no bias. I didn't hear no sexist type malarkey bullshit. Like, I heard real honest opinions based off of people's own way of seeing things from their life. So I appreciate that from everybody on the panel as well. I definitely see what you're saying with the village. I will also add on to that. You know what I'm saying? I will also add on to that and say that the people that create the village, it starts with parents. So these people have to be right as well. And what I mean by that, the parents who's meeting the other parents to start this to start this tribe or to have this tribe, we all gotta be right. Nobody can't be off nobody leg or nothing. Nothing can't be wrong with you neither. We can't accept something being wrong with you in this tribe because this tribe is set. I think people being and break their own rules and own disciplines for the sympathy of others, and I think the others use that against people knowing that they could use that as well. So we have to be careful about what we stand for, and what we are willing to allow and what we're willing to accept when we talk talk tribal, basically, you know what I'm saying, or actually going back to that feel of the village raising the child, because I don't want, just because we all know pedophile John, I don't want him walking my child to school. You get what I'm saying too? So that could be a part of the village if everybody don't understand who is who, knowing these people and everything. I could go back to my video and P. said it best. How you don't know these people at all, but you let your children go over there to have a party. That's not village thinking. That's not tribal thinking. And that's why I'm saying, as far as starting with the parent situation. So definitely watch these behaviors, watch people patterns, talk to your children about these things. It doesn't look, a pedophile doesn't look a certain way. It could be anybody at any time. Just these behaviors and these patterns are the only things that match to actually help you get out of these situations. What to do when you get into these situations, who to call if you can't talk to nobody, get around nobody. A lot of these things, just spreading awareness with your children and teaching them something we learned in school, conflict resolution. I think y'all need to put that back in schooling, period. Teach these children how to control their emotions and how to actually speak and talk for themselves. That way they can have a better intellectual standpoint when it comes to these motherfuckers doing shit like this to them, and where they could actually defend themselves, you know what I'm saying, even when the parents don't want to. So as y'all saw, the state had to pick up the charge for the sexual assault thing because it was so fucking horrible that they tried to blame it on the liquor and all that other shit. So look at what you're dealing with when you dealing with these situations, because sometimes it might be your own parents that fuck you over, to be honest with you, when it comes to this. That's why a lot of these kids don't want to come out too. So definitely, it doesn't have this predatory thing doesn't have a face, so that's one thing I want people to take from this. And yeah, and more to come, y'all. So this has been another good episode of Blunt Talk Nola. I am Silent Child 17. Go, son.
And P. Dot on the spot.
And our special guest, Black Star Dispatch, that boy Rich. Appreciate you again, homie. And Chop Tracks was definitely in the building. We're gonna holler at y'all next week for another one. Peace.
Sweet.
Peace.